योगः कर्मसु कौशलम्.
After adding references in library in Zotero, now we need to insert references and bibliography in our document. So this is the most important thing. Now how to perform that task? So to perform that task here, you can see that we add different items in our Zotero library. So that here we add different items in our library. Now we need to open our Word because we want to deal with Word. Here we can deal with Open Office also, but here present we have Windows 7 operating system. So we install window based Microsoft Office Word, so that here after opening it, here you can see that here one menu available Zotero. So that here one options when we install our Zotero, after that in Word also this thing is integrated. So here you can see that our Zotero menu contains different options. Here first option is add or edit citations and second is the add or edit bibliography. So that here now to cite and to add references, here how to add our bibliography and how to add our citations. So to add citations, we need to write something. So here using these random functions, we can generate our random text. Now, for example, here this content we add from any paper, so that here we need to cite. So that here we click on this add or edit citation, so that after clicking here you just see that what happens here, one window appear. Here different citation style available. Here you can choose any one of that. Here in computer science generally use IEEE style, so that I choose here or I select here IEEE styles and then I click on OK. If we want to add more styles, then also that thing is possible using manage style. We can add that, we discuss later on. Now here you just see that here citations available. Now we want to add our reference paper here, so that here you just check that keep sources sorted and classic view, so that here we use this classic view. If keep sources sorted, then we need to write, for example here I write audio, so that if audio if audio keywords related paper is available, then it automatically displays. So that this is first paper that we add and here we add this paper. So you just see that here you can see that we add our first citations. Now here also we want to add our next paper. Then here we use, here first of all place our cursor and then we use add citations. Now here we add our citations using classic view. We click on this classic view. Here after clicking you just see that it display in different way. So that here is verification of iris, image authentication, fragile watermarking, so that we click on it. Now if we want to add more, then how we can add more? So that here click and here place our folder and then here you just see that here once we add and then in this classic view we click on classic view and we add another item, so that here we add this item here. Here we add items here. Wait, what happens that we check. Okay, here what happens? Here we need to add another item, so that here we click and then we add citations. Now here we add another citations also, analysis and visible images, so that here you just check how we add two different references in the same place. Now here I want to add something else. Then here you just check that. Here we click on it and then we click on classic view. Here in classic view you just see that here we add this paper. Now you see that here previously we cite our paper, we add here our references. This is first, this is second and third. But now if I cite paper here, then you just check it automatically rearrange this number, so that when we perform this task manually, at that time this is very tedious task. Whereas here, if we use this reference management tool, then it automatically handles. No need to worry about numbering, no need to remember numbering systems. We can here our reference management tool directly add this thing. Now here if I want to add the same already added things, then click here and then classic view. In this classic view I add here. So here you just check that here third number is already cited, so that here we also add same thing, so that in this way we can add different references here. It means that we cite here our references, then here we add this thing, so that in this way we can cite our papers. Now if we after cite our papers, we need to display references, so that here using add or edit bibliography we can perform that task. So first of all I write references and then I place my cursor where I want to add references and then click on this add or edit bibliography. Here you just see that we add this here. So that this is a very simple way how we add or edit citation, as well as how we add or edit bibliography. So that we must remember thing that this is very simple thing, but when first time we start, at that time it is very time consuming task, as well as we add our items in Zotero library in such a way that we can handle and we can use it very easy way. So this is where we can use this. If we want to refresh our, if for example after this I add something and I want to add citations here, then here you just add here in classic view. In classic view here we add this paper. So this is our first paper, so no need to provide. But if our paper is different, then here we use refresh and then you can refresh our this thing. Now documentation preference. In this documentation preference, here you just see that if we want to manage different thing, here switch to a different word processor, then also that thing is possible. But here no need to switch to different. Now if we want to add different styles, then also that thing is possible. So that here you just see that using this Zotero we can handle our citations, as well as we can add our bibliography. So up to this, any doubts? Okay, now we manage styles. So to manage styles, we click here. If we click here, then here inbuilt styles available, and if we want to add more styles, then we click on get additional styles, and we can show different styles, as well as we can add different style as our requirement. Here total 9795 styles available. We can search styles if we remember name, otherwise we can surf here, and as per our requirement we can add that specific styles, so that here different styles available. Here this way we can also add this thing. For example, here we provide this style, we can add this style here. If we want to add this style to other, then also that thing is possible. So that this is the way we can provide. Style preview is also available, as well as style editor also available. If we want to edit, then we can edit. As here we select this IEEE style, so this is most important thing. Now here in this advanced options available, if we want to deal with more advanced options, then we can provide here. Here word processor available. As here after installing Zotero, here you can see that reinstall Microsoft Word add-in. As we know that after installing Zotero as a standalone application, it directly integrate with our Microsoft Word or LibreOffice. If this is not integrate with LibreOffice and we want add-ins for LibreOffice, then we can install using this way, and we can provide. If we want to export something, then using these options we can quickly export. We quickly copy, we allow quickly copies to export items in a given format and provide that thing. From here also we can search, we want to clear index, then also possible. From here we can synchronize our data. If we want to create accounts from here, then also that thing is possible, and we can perform. So that these are the general settings available, we can handle with this thing. So from these sessions we will get how, from these sessions we get the information how to integrate Zotero, and how to add references, how to cite references in our documents using Zotero. So if you have any doubts, then you can ask questions related to this. So that here in this session we discussed total 4 steps. First step is how to create folders. Then after, how to put references in library. For different ways we can put our references in library. Then third and fourth is inserting referencing in the documents. Here we insert references as well as insert bibliography, and changing the style. So that this is the most important thing, so that this way we can able to use this thing. So in last, or we can say that in summary, we say that Zotero allows us to collect sources that we will be using with several very easy, simple methods, some as easy as a single click. We can then organize those items in any way that we choose, and then we can cite those items in our papers in any styles we might need, including APA, MLA, Chicago, SBL, IEEE, all sorts of citation styles. And of course we can sync those items between our online account and any computers that we use with Zotero on them. So we can also do some collaborations online with other users, and we can reset easy, knowing that Zotero is open source and therefore it is constantly being updated and made better and better, and of course free. So this, thank you very much for listening me, and if you have any doubts, then you can ask questions anytime. Thank you very much.
I would like to thank the resource person of today for his highly scholarly deliberation. Friends, after all, we provide a platform for discussion. We provide a platform for such an endeavor where resource persons can come and they can have some topics, they can have some issues, they can have some ideas, and we all together can discuss on those ideas. Is to make you aware about various issues and various ideas related to higher education. आफ्टर ऑल उनका पर्पस ये है कि आप लोगों के मन में कुछ भावनाएं जगाएं, कुछ ऐसे इश्यूज बाहर लाने की कोशिश करें जो आपके दिमाग में हैं, और आपके दिमाग में कुछ ऐसे इश्यूज को और बातों को डालें कि जिसके ऊपर आप सोचने के लिए मजबूर हो जाए. आफ्टर ऑल, इट इज द पर्पस ऑफ अ रिसोर्स पर्सन सेशन दैट he should imbibe some ideas in your mind on which you have to think. He may compel you to think on some ideas and issues. And I'm very happy that the resource person of today has succeeded in doing that. और मुझे बहुत खुशी हो रही है कहते हुए कि आज के जो रिसोर्स पर्सन हैं उन्होंने ये बहुत अच्छी तरीके से किया है. आप लोगों के दिमाग में बहुत सारे प्रश्न खड़े किए हैं. He has created many questions in your minds. He raised many issues, he raised many doubts in your minds. After all, that is the purpose. वही तो हमारा मूलतः प्रयोजन है कि आप लोग ज्यादा सोचें, इस इश्यू के ऊपर ज्यादा विचारें, ज्यादा पढ़ें, ज्यादा रिसर्च करें, and ultimately you should reach with concrete to your students. The purpose of this kind of sessions again is that you should read more on such topics. You should be compelled to read more on such topics. You may be motivated to work on such topics. You should be motivated to work on these topics, maybe for research or maybe for experimentation. You are motivated to read more, acquire more knowledge, and ultimately this knowledge, this research, these ideas, whatever was delivered, whatever you have thought, should reach to the future of India, and that is our students. I would like to thank the resource person on behalf of all of you, all the viewers and all the participants. I would like to thank the resource person on behalf of UGC Human Resource Development Center of Gujarat University, Ahmedabad, on behalf of Gujarat University, UGC and MHRD. I would like to express my heartfelt gratitude to the resource person on behalf of all those who directly or indirectly worked for the success of this series and sessions. Thank you very much.